Okay, so step one, the activities you're doing before bed, and then step two.
And step two is you got to drink enough water. Hydration is key. They've done studies that show at 1% dehydrated, the physical body starts shutting down. Like the ability to drop body fat, put on lean muscle mass shuts down, strength levels drop. But the interesting thing, Dr. Daniel Amen has been a client of mine for years. He shared with me a study he found a couple of years ago, was super interesting, done on pilots by the FAA. They wanted to see how dehydration was affecting pilots, because when you fly, you're more likely to be dehydrated. So they confirmed it, the 1% dehydrated, they started seeing kind of thermal regulation issues. But the interesting thing, at 3% dehydrated, the brains of the pilots began to malfunction. There was so much stress running through the bloodstream at 3% dehydration, the brains began to malfunction, and they were deemed cognitively dangerous to do their job. They're actually putting the lives of their passengers at risk by being dehydrated at 3%. The interesting thing on the study, at 2% dehydrated, most of the pilots didn't even feel thirsty. So hydration is critical for reducing the amount of stress you're dealing with going through these times. So we recommend you should drink half your body weight in ounces of water a day. One critical thing to do with that as well is to use sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. Just put a pinch of that in every bottle you drink, put it all over your food. You need to have minerals coming in with the water to make sure you're getting water into the cell to really hydrate. One of the worst things is you start drinking more, you just pee like crazy. You can actually get dehydrated the opposite way by flushing everything out of the system if you don't have the minerals to pull it into the cell. So that's super. Those are like the two simple things you can start doing right now to optimize your energy. Like, those are like the key foundational tools.
Have you ever heard of liquid IV?
So that's the same thing as what the sea salts do. So just put a liquid IV in your first morning bottle of water, and or just like throughout the day, it'll really help. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I ended up using it. Amber turned me on to that, and I find if I have just kind of a low-grade headache sometimes, I
Yep.
drink that, my headache goes away. So it must be dehydration.
So it's the minerals in the liquid IV are pulling the water into the cell so you can actually use it. Because there's extracellular and intracellular volumes of water. The body wants to keep them in balance. So as you drink water, you need minerals to pull water into the cell. Or what will happen is the body will go into a flushing mechanism and you will pee like crazy. And we want to make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay.
So that's why like the sea salts will work, the liquid IV will work, Himalayan pink salts will work. Those types of things are very important because they also include they're the trace minerals that you have in there. And 3 of the trace minerals are the electrolytes that balance out hydration. Get water in the cell, keep water in the cell. And I think if there was a third thing I was going to offer up that I know that's really valuable, it's to walk as much as possible every day. What they show is that walking calms the stress hormones down, but it also boosts insulin sensitivity. So you get the benefits of an exercise without the stress response. So you calm stress response and help your blood sugar handle things better. It's the most valuable tool I'm finding from an exercise standpoint, is we should all be walking every day. I believe that 100% now.
So what happens in this, and I thought about this on the webinar and we didn't get to go into this. So people who are sick or they're not feeling well, or they're recovering out of COVID, is walking still a valuable resource tool for them? Or is it something that they truly need to just rest until their body heals?
I'm going to say yes, but I'm not a doctor. I don't know the specific situations people are in. So I would say run that by your doctor before you work with it. Okay. Because there can be times where it can be a no, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not in the medical side of things. So if you're in that position, I would ask your doctor first before you do it to make sure that it's safe for you. Typically it's a yes, but there are times it can be a no.
Okay.